studying your last two. I swim med when turned in. The styrene down to mute. And can learn the pole that sunk he died.
Before calculating any employment expense deduction, the first question is not, what expenses can I claim? The first question is, am I eligible to claim employment expenses at all? The CRA does not allow every employee to deduct work-related expenses. Instead, there are two key conditions that must be satisfied before a claim can even be considered. The first condition is that the employee must be required to pay certain work-related expenses as part of their job. This requirement may come from a written employment contract, or it may simply be an understood part of the employment arrangement. For example, an employee may be expected to use their own vehicle, phone, tools, or office supplies without being reimbursed by the employer. The second condition is that the employer must confirm these employment conditions by completing and signing Form T2200, known as the Declaration of Conditions of Employment. This form does not calculate any deduction. Instead, it confirms that the employee was required to pay certain work-related expenses and may be eligible to claim them. Let's look at the example shown on this slide. Jason works as a plumber and drives his own van to different job sites. He pays for his own fuel, repairs, and insurance because his employer does not reimburse these costs. Since these expenses are required as part of his employment, and assuming his employer provides a signed T2200, Jason may qualify to claim eligible employment expenses. The important point to remember is that simply spending money for work does not automatically make an expense deductible. Eligibility comes first. Only after confirming that the employee meets the CRA's requirements and has a signed T2200 should you move on to calculating any deductions. As a tax preparer, always begin with these two eligibility checks. Doing so will help you avoid incorrect claims and ensure that employment expense deductions comply with CRA rules. This slide provides a simple decision-making process that every tax preparer should follow before claiming any employment expense deduction. Instead of starting with receipts or calculations, begin by asking a series of eligibility questions. If the answer to any one of these questions is no, the claim may not be allowed. The first question is, was the employee required to pay their own work-related expenses as part of their employment? If the answer is no, the employee generally cannot claim employment expenses. If the answer is yes, move to the next question. Did the employer reimburse those expenses? When an employer has already reimbursed an expense, the employee generally cannot claim that same expense again because they did not personally bear the cost. If the employee paid the expenses without reimbursement, the next question is whether the employer has completed and signed Form T2200. This document confirms the conditions of employment and is a key requirement for most employment expense claims. Without a signed T2200, the CRA will generally deny the deduction. Finally, ask whether the expense is directly related to earning employment income. If the expense is required to perform the employee's duties, it may qualify. However, if it is primarily personal, such as commuting, personal clothing, or everyday living expenses, it is not deductible. The key lesson from this slide is that employment expense claims follow a logical sequence. First, confirm that the employee was required to pay the expense. Next, verify that the employer did not reimburse it. Then make sure a signed T2200 is available. Finally, determine whether the expense was incurred to earn employment income rather than for personal benefit. By following this checklist every time, you'll avoid many of the most common errors and ensure that only eligible employment expenses are claimed under CRA rules. Now that we understand who is eligible to claim employment expenses, let's look at the overall process for making a claim. Think of this as a simple 6-step workflow that every tax preparer should follow. The process begins when an employee is required to pay certain work-related expenses as part of their job. Simply having expenses is not enough, they must be required under the conditions of employment. Next, the employer must complete and sign Form T2200. This document confirms that the employee was required to pay those expenses and satisfies one of the CRA's key eligibility requirements. Once eligibility has been established, the employee should keep all supporting records. This includes receipts for fuel, parking, office supplies, phone bills, internet expenses, and any other documents needed to support the claim. Good record keeping is essential because the CRA may request these documents to verify the deduction. After collecting the necessary records, the deductible portion of each eligible expense is calculated according to the CRA's rules. Not every expense is fully deductible, so careful calculations are important. The next step is to complete Form T777, the Statement of Employment Expenses. This form summarizes the allowable employment expenses and is included with the employee's tax return. Finally, the calculated deduction is reported on the individual's T1 personal income tax return. By reducing taxable income, eligible employment expenses may lower the amount of tax payable or increase the taxpayer's refund. Before you calculate any deduction, always perform one final verification. Confirm that the expense was required by the employer, that a signed T2200 is available, that the employee was not reimbursed for the expense, and that the expense was incurred directly to earn employment income. Following this process in the correct order will help ensure that every employment expense claim is accurate, well documented, and fully compliant with CRA requirements.